Last week on Pokemon Cooked League, the turning of Cornerstone was able to whittle down all of Landorus dating similar threats with constant burns from Weezing and Mew, while the Heatran of Justice Palafin eventually ran out of HP and would fall to Bruno's hit program. Turning a Cornerstone can secure the 1 seed with a win, but the Heatran of Justice need this win in order for have a chance to make playoffs. Can the Heatran of Justice hang on to that last bit of hope? I am going to be playing against the Heatran of Justice in a little bit, and my nicknames are going to be based off heroes in our Masks campaign. Masks is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but your teenage superheroes instead. All right. So we have the Spire, the Tornadus. It is ability shield because of Sir Cauldron over here with neutralizing gas. It's got Bleak Wind Storm, it's got Tailwind, it's got Protect. Last move is Focus Blast. I don't want to click this move, but it might have to get clicked here. There are several fighting weak mons on his team. So, yeah, it feels like a necessary thing to have. Very scary to rely on that. But, you know, there's Chimpao. There's Shift Tree with the Wind Rider, so Bleak Windstorm doesn't work. There's other stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, there's Heatran, of course. And, yeah. And this is enough bulk to survive a +1 knockoff from Shift Tree. And that's what this defense spread is doing. This speed stat is enough to outspeed the 100 base mons, and the rest just dumped into special attack here. Orlando Fusion, the Terrakion, making its debut for the team. Choice Scarf. I need a way to outspeed Chimpao, and 271 with Choice Scarf is enough to outspeed Chimpao. It's nice. It's got Sacred. I'm going with Sacred Sword instead of Close Combat here. Close combat does help me against Heatran a little bit more, but I don't want to decrease my defenses, especially against his team, where one defense drop can be the difference between dying and living, especially when you can't change your moves and you got no protect. In Sacred Sword, OHKO's the things it needs to OHKO besides the Heatran anyways. Obviously the Chimpao, the Shift Tree. Rock Slide for just a spread move. Spread move with Stab, can flinch with Choice Scarf. Never a bad idea. Zen Headbutt for a way to hit Primeape. In Earthquake, mostly for the Heatran. And another spread move, which could be nice. You know, I can protect. I don't have many ground immune mons, but almost all my mons have Protect, so I can like get some damage off by doing that. The Verdict, the Overpawn Cornerstone. This speed ties something, so I went max speed. And then the rest into attack and HP. I don't have Follow Me. I don't think it's that useful. He's got a decent amount of spread moves. And all of these attacks are pretty important. Ivy Cudgel hits like Chimpao. Good stab move. Power Whip. Power Whip hits something. Can't remember the top of my head. But I'm sure it does. I think it's just a better attack against the things that are that Rock can't resist, like my Primeape, for example. Stomping Tantrum for mostly Heatran and Spiky Shield to keep it safe. Sir Cauldron, the Weezing. This is when I get scared of physical attackers, I bring Weezing. It's quite the concept. He also has a decent amount of powerful abilities. Wind Rider, Prankster, being able to shut those down is very, very nice. And my abilities aren't too important. You know, Sturdy is nice, obviously, but and then I have the item for the Tornadus. I wouldn't be sacrificing much choosing different item. Like the only other item that would like I'd wish I'd be able to have is like maybe like Focus Ash or like maybe like a Mental Orb or something. But nah, I feel pretty good only with the low price of that. This is a physical wall, and it clicks Will-O-Wisp on things and Gunk Shot. And then when it gets annoyed of and when it doesn't feel like living anymore, it clicks Explosion to help me pivot. And his team is pretty frail, so even a non-power explosion is going to do a good chunk to most of his team. And Protect to keep it safe. Just went all bulk on this thing. Anytime, if this gets like 2 good Will-O-Wisps off, like that's like game winning, honestly, against his physical offense team, mostly. Tidecaller, the Empoleon. This, I gotta be careful with this Icy Wind button, because again, Wind Rider. But having another form of speed control is pretty nice. I didn't go with much special attack. I can't OHKO Heatran anyways with Scald, so I just did enough to threaten things that it's super effective against, like the Whimsicott, and yes, you do good damage. Scald has another chance, also can spread burn, which is very nice. Flash Cannon for mostly Whimsicott, Icy Wind for speed control and protect to keep it safe. This is enough speed. I think this is like one. I don't remember honestly. It's like probably one Icy Wind outspeed something. Not Chimpao. Oh, it's because it's Tailwind. This is under Tailwind outspeeds Chimpao. Yeah, so that's a decent benchmark to hit. And then most into HP here. I don't expect competitive to go off, but I'm not running Torrent. That seems pretty inconsistent. And then we have Gallant Galactic the Mew. This is 3 attacks plus Reflect. Even though Mew doesn't hit that hard, most of his team is pretty frail. So these coverage moves are going to hit pretty hard. Like Drain Punch, like that's still Coast Champao, believe it or not. Goes grinds a 2-hit KO on Shift Tray. Psychic Fangs for just a normal stab move and to hit super effective against Primeape. And then high horsepower for mostly Heatran. Also, it hits Alone in the Muck if he decides to bring that. I doubt he brings Alone in the Muck, but just in case. And I run Colbur Berry because Mew is scared of those dark type attacks, so gotta be careful about those. But yeah, that's my team. And I'll see you guys when we get to the match. Bye. Something I will say is that at one point I had Stone Edge and Terrakion over Earthquake as the final move. Oh, there's no Heatran either. That's interesting. And I'm just like, surely I'm not going to need that, right? And then, yeah, the thing I want to Earthquake is not here. And the thing I want to Stone Edge is here. So this really, there's no Palafin either. This is a weird group here. Okay, this kind of changes a lot. I don't think I want to lead, I kind of want to do Weezing and Polion now. I can start Will-Wesping things. I can't Will-Wisp the, this, but then I can just Scald it. And these mons are bulky enough to tank hits. So I think that's what I will do. I don't know why. I just always find an excuse to not lead Tornadus. Even though that's like the most common lead in human history. And I'll continue to not lead Tornadus, I guess.
How did they get you at 4K?
How queer. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Gunk Shot obviously threatens to blow up Whimsicott. And his switch-ins for that are not great. Do I just Gunk Shot Scald? Because what does he really even switch into on like that combination? Like, yeah, he could switch into Mini or he takes damage, then I can just Scald it next turn. Yeah, I think I just don't see why I wouldn't do this combination. Unless I think for some reason Icy Wind's better. I don't think it is. The reason why I don't think it is the... is because it still doesn't... combination still doesn't outspeed anything. Oh, I could do something different, which is I actually do the opposite, where I Flash Cannon Whimsicott here. And then I, like, Gunk Shot or Willis to Zoroark. What would be the reason to do that? I don't see much of a reason. So I'm just gonna go with what seems right to me. And Scott I just think is a bit of a safer click in general. That's fine, assuming I connect. Sash, that would be like the one reason why I'm not. Okay. I am wondering if this is like some sort of a... oh, what's it called? What's that move? What's that ability shield? Didn't get the burn, which is annoying, but I didn't like gunk shot, so I'm not complaining too much. Just it stopped me from just clicking gunk shot again. I don't know, so I'm not gonna try to find that out. Unless there's something I'm really missing here. What could I be missing? I guess, like, not missing, but, like, what would be a better play here? I can't see one, so I'm just gonna keep clicking buttons here. And then, I still just I click Scald anyways, because Scald's just a better click in general. Oh, you don't even, okay, you don't have the item, which is nice. Wow, that did exactly half. Good for me. Okay, I got I'm 2 for 2 with gunk shots, which is nice. And I'm up 6-4, and only one of my mons have taken 25% damage. This is going well. And I'm very glad with my lead choice. Okay, Chiam Pao. Is it time to click Boom? I don't think I need to click Boom yet. Is there any reason for me to click Icy Wind here? I mean, I guess it could help with the what's it called? What is the what's it called I'm referring to? I think I just kind of try to just like stall these turns out, and then at the end game, like Tailwind plus like Rock Slide just kind of ends the game, I would think. And I start do I just double the Minior here? I mean, Icy Wind does help me. Let's see, it goes to 280. It would help me in outspeeding stuff for the future. But again, why am I not like... Does... It also has a chance to like... I don't know, my instinct is just telling me to click Icy. Wait, shield... How does shields down even work? Like, does it shield... I don't know. No, I have Sturdy. I'm gonna click Gunk Shot and the Flash Cannon's better this time. Oh my gosh, this Weezing's going in, man. It's just landing everything. What is stopping me from doing... Icy Wind can miss. I guess that would be the big reason. What if I just click Explosion? Like, is that not just like... Isn't that not gaming? Like, it kind of unsures things unless he, like, double protects. It can't miss. It can't miss, which is also true. And what I want to, I think I just keep attacking, because I'm so far ahead that I don't want, like, him to, like, guess turns right, I guess. Boom! Okay, what are the best two mons against Zoroark and Terrakion? I mean, against Zoroark and Mew. Zoroark and Primate Blah. I'm gonna go these two so I can just Oh, that is funny. I guess I'll find out with double protecting what these are. Wait, is there a reason to even double protect here? I guess to gain info on what they are and like. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then I I keep clicking Ivy Cudgel into this, and then I click Tailwind. And like even if it protects, so what? Mew, and then I click Psychic Fang because I want to make sure this KOs, and then Bleak Wind. My sound base moves, no! Can we get a triple? Oh, the double miss. That's not great, but it's fine. GG. All right. Yeah, I'm glad I made an audible on my lead. That means I guaranteed the 1 seed and that the spots for the playoffs are now confirmed. The playoffs are going to be me, the AKA the turning a cornerstone, and it's the other competitors. It's going to be the Sinister Sinistras, the women, and the Bruno's hit program. So the seeding is still exact seeding is still not confirmed yet. But you know, we'll get there when we get there. And congrats to me for being the 1 seed again. And I'll see you guys soon.